We're gonna talk a little bit about this Super Mario Bros. Crossing a Billy. A Billy. Now, it was some people who was down there back then. I don't know why they was doubting Super Mario Brothers crossing a Billy. Like to me, it just didn't make sense. Everybody knew Mario Brothers was gonna cross a Billy. This was like a easy, but this was like a layup Billy. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a easy Billy, man. Um, But I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like one of the homies was like, "Ah, nah, it ain't gonna do." And I guess because um, they didn't consider themselves fans of Mario or whatever. I guess you know what I'm saying. But this IP, this franchise has been booming since been booming. You know what I mean? Been booming since the beginning. When Mario dropped, Mario dropped what 82 or something like that, 83 maybe a little later, maybe like 85, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember Mario when I was little, you know what I'm saying? It had just came out. So in the 80s, you know what I mean? When I was snot nose, you know what I'm saying, knee high to a grasshopper's, you know what I'm saying, ankle or whatever you want to call it, man. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers crossed the Billy. And this is coming from CBR.com. So Super Mario Brothers joins the $1 billion box office club. You know what I'm talking about? Super Mario Brothers movie just keep banking box office history with the popular video game adaptation officially reaching that $1 billion mark. So it took less than a year. Scores a major milestone, powering up to reach the $1 billion mark at the box office. Per Variety, Super Mario Brothers will hit $1 billion in the worldwide ticket sales by the end of the weekend, according to projections by Universal Studios, who co-produced the video game adaptation alongside Illumination and Nintendo. News of the feat comes 24 days after the film's premiere on August 5th, with the Super Mario Brothers movie becoming the first big screen effort since 2022's Avatar: The Way of Water to cross $1 billion. It is also the fourth to do so in the pandemic era, alongside Spider-Man: No Way Home and Top Gun: Maverick. Additionally, it's the 52nd film in history to earn 10 figures at the box office. That's big in itself. You're the 52nd film in history of films to cross that $1 billion mark. That's big, man. Only 52 films have ever seen $1 billion. That's huge, man. That's huge. I don't know why they're still trying to call this the pandemic era. I think we're out of, well, I would say we're out of the pandemic era, but maybe that's just for journalistic sake, you know what I'm saying? Add a little spice to it, saying, "Hey, look, we got this done during the pandemic era. People still ain't coming to the movies, and we got people to leave their homes, put the butts in the seats of these theaters, and watch us on the big screen." You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I mean, you got Top Gun: Maverick, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Avatar: Way of Water. Those are the most recent that did the Billy that I can think of right now, and they stated that in this article. Just straight, you know what I'm saying? Other than Spider-Man: No Way Home was a big anticipated film. Top Gun: Maverick, I think Top Gun: Maverick, I don't think a lot of people saw what Top Gun: Maverick was going to do. It just flew. You know what I'm saying? It just took off. As soon as it took off from that aircraft carrier, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it took off from there, as soon as them Ellis, you know what I'm saying? Them PCs called them up, lined them up on that. Uh, get there. Soon they lined them up on that catapult, and it catapulted off that aircraft carrier. Top Gun: Maverick took off and had legs, man, the whole year. But yeah, man, that's big for Super Mario Brothers. Big hit. Super Mario Brothers movie has excelled at the box office despite mixed reviews from critics. Even with the critics trying to shit on this movie, Mario Brothers said, "Nah, we got it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna show y'all how Brooklyn and the Mushroom Kingdom get down." And that's exactly what they did, man. Opening weekend, 368 million is the biggest ever for an animated movie, beating out Frozen's previous mark of 358. Now the most profitable film based on a video game of all time, Super Mario Brothers movie is the fourth consecutive week at the top of the domestic box office, holding off competition from the likes of Nicolas Cage's Renfield, Russell Crowe's The Pope's Exorcist, and Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves. From what I understand, those are all pretty decent, good movies, but it just ain't gonna win up against Super Mario Brothers. It just ain't. Just not. You got Chris Pratt playing Mario. You know what I'm saying? His performance was largely lauded. They was trying to, you know what I'm saying, throw shade on the homie, on Chris Pratt. They trying to throw shade on the homie Chris Pratt, but he came through. He came through. He's also starring alongside Charlie Day, who plays Luigi, Anna Taylor Joy, who plays Princess Peach, Jack Black as Bowser. Jack Black did a dope job playing Bowser, man. Nothing, chef's kiss out to him. That Peaches song, they say probably will be nominated for an Oscar. Salute to him, man. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong also received platitudes for their performance. It's just, you know what I'm saying, nothing but ups for Super Mario Brothers. So I can see having a Nintendo NCU, a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. I could see them going that route, which I think is already in the books. I think a lot of, it's a lot of whispers going on right now. NCU, Nintendo Cinematic Universe. You could do Donkey Kong, Zelda. I think Zelda's already in the works. Star Fox. You can do. Did I say Donkey Kong? I think I said Donkey Kong already. Smash Brothers. With everything coming to Smash Brothers at the end. It's a lot of things they can do with this NCU. Punch Out. Ooh, Punch Out would be dope if they did Punch Out, right? So it's things that they can do because they can go all over the place. It could be NCU and be a cinematic universe, but still have their own standalone films like this Super Mario Brothers. Other than Donkey, because Mario and Donkey Kong, they're a pair. You know what I'm saying? Super Mario Brothers first appeared in the Donkey Kong arcade game, if I remember correctly. That's where your first appearance of Super Mario. And I could be wrong. You can fact check me, but I think that's where they first appeared at. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments and everything like that about Super Mario Brothers reaching a Billy. Did you think it was gonna reach a Billy? Were you confident in Mario and Luigi reaching that Billy? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments below, and we're gonna keep it moving.